I love to get stuck here with all the cripples.
Alright
Meanwhile,
guys,
Thomas
welcome
and
back
Pavel are probably
to another
playing
episode of
dice
Kingdom
up on the
Come
back.
Deliverance. There's a mission over here. Johanka, let's talk to her.
Huh?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
What's going on here?
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
Can I help in any way?
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How's everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People who are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Nobody helps you here?
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe, but convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Oh, I'm not gonna poach anything.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded. I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Very well.
Very well. And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Okay.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power.
Yeah, okay, so you need meat. I got some meat in my horse. Do I have any meat? Please tell me I have some meat here. No, I don't. Wait, yes, I do. I have hair meat. Yes. That's Alex. Okay, look,
I'm not needed here.
Johanka. I bought some meat.
I brought some meat.
Here, yep. There you go. Come from delivery.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will definitely help. God
Alright,
bless.
so we got the meat out of our way. Next thing we need is Brother Nicodemus here. Maybe he can help us out.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
If that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this, I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
How can I help you?
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
Yes.
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith. But I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
Okay.
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
Well, that's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
Thank you.
Thank you. Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world. And the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
I'll try to talk to him. I can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz locals in such a state.
I know. I'm shamed. But my brothers believe it's all in God's hands now.
Even so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
I'd like to learn something from you.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now?
But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
To be honest, not really.
So what am I supposed to do with you? Well, never mind. At least you'll learn something new. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Poking around in the dirt isn't the job for me.
If you prefer to carve people up with a sword, you'll have to go elsewhere.
Alright, that's it. So we need to talk to the custodian. And he is somewhere over here, isn't he not? Where would the custodian be? Found a nest, hey, nice. Are you the custodian? That's a villager. Are you the custodian? Can I talk to you for a second, sir?
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm helping at the infirmary now, and I came to...
Ah, and how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about me?
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
Maybe because of Johanka?
Maybe because of Johanka.
What precisely are you getting at?
She has a kind heart. Everyone can see how deeply she cares about the wounded. If you help her selflessly, it'll win her over. She's bound to be impressed.
Maybe you're right. It will cost me something, but I'll discuss it with Nicodemus. I should be able to help in some way.
Alright. Now what? Sir? Sir? You know what? No, that's... He has nothing to tell me, so I guess I have to tell the Johanka something.
What is it?
Johanka! Do-do-do-do-do. I'm surprised these guys are not attacking me, though. Sir? That's brother Elias. Oops, my bad. I wasn't supposed to... Who are you?
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
What do you do here?
What do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying to help the Skalitz locals as much as I can.
Thank
Thank you.
I hope they leave soon.
Alright, let's talk to Johanka. Wait, where is she? Let's talk.
Tell me more about the situation here. Alright, that's all.
So he has nothing to tell me. What about Brother Nicodemus? Wait, what am I supposed to do now? What? Okay, so I'm supposed to help these people, so...
Christ above!
What are you making such a fuss about?
It hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Why don't you go and lie somewhere else?
I can't. Not with this leg.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly!
Hmm.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
Alright, what about Quarryman?
What do you want?
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me. I can't stay here.
What happened to you?
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed underneath me.
Well, and you're very lucky you survived at all.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being alive if all I can do is lie here like a wet sack of barley.
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? My God, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
What's the problem? Why can't you stay until you heal?
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive. And the master told me if I don't come back in a few days, then I shouldn't come back at all. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in? We'll end up living in the woods, where any bandit or ruffian can set on us.
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium. Anything.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, that's
Jesus, look where you're going.
Hans from Skalitz.
Where? What's happening?
You look alright?
Mostly, but my leg still hurts.
Did the Cumans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
And do they rebandage it for you?
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough bandages.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing.
I have some.
I've got bandages, so I can take care of it.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
I can do it myself.
I can do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
A long time ago. But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then.
Better? How are you feeling?
How are you feeling?
Good. It feels clean. Hope it helps.
It will. Tell them to rebandage you daily. You have the bandages here.
Thank you very much, Henry.
Don't mention it.
Okay, that's one down.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own. I'm not needed here.
Okay. Oh, there's a bed over here I could sleep on.
Everything here is fine.
Damn!
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
What about this guy?
He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
What about this guy?
Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
Alright. And there's these two guys over here.
These wounds have been well taken care of. He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
Alright, Johanka.
What does he want here?
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God! There has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before. You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well, fine. Try it then.
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake! Our neighbours are dying here. You're friends! There isn't time to waste on some construction worker's bruises. Oh, honestly, what were you thinking?
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
No.
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days, among the corpses. If he got poisoned...
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
Ah. Find Father's... Alright. Well, let's go fix up that leg.
Are you holding him firmly?
Aye.
Looks better.
Done.
Damn.
Excuse me, Father Nicodemus? Hello?
Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
Okay.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep, and sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
Okay. So you're gonna show me, or... Where's the book of... Fleas, warts... That's not something I need. What's in this book? Humors and fluids. What? Okay. So where's... Start our let's see. Saber schnapps, no. I'm not looking for lullaby. I need one poppy, one herb, Paris, one thistle. So we need poppy, herb, thistle. Get out of here. What the no. So poppy, herb, and thistle. Maybe I could trade poppy there. Oh, I'll take 3 poppy, herb, and a thistle. Now I need a thistle. Thistle. Just saw it right there. I'm gonna sell you. I don't need the saber. I do need the dagger though. You can have that. You can have that. You can have this. Food. Basket. Yes, I'll accept a lower price for it. I don't mind.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well,
Make the offer.
Here. And
thanks, sir.
Alright, so start the alchemy. So what do we need here? Saber schnapps? Nope, lullaby. Needs to make wounded livestock sleep. Livestock? No, I don't want livestock. I guess I do need a lullaby. Okay, let them brew this. Prepare oil, a handful of poppy, one of thistle, one of herb parries. Drop the poppy in the cauldron and boil it for 1 turn. Add the thistle and boil it for 1 more turn. Add the herb parries. Okay, so we need the oil. So we need oil. Okay. Let's have the bellows. Now, cauldron. Is there like an out? What was the auto? What was the automat file? Inventory. Select. Confirm. Sandglass 1 turn. Did I do it right? Okay, then add the thistle. Inventory, add the thistle. Confirm. Wait, do I have to... Is it in? I'm not sure. Oh, wait. Put the poppy in. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. Why isn't it... Isn't it... What? I guess it's working. Sandglass. Give for 1 turn. No, reset it. Reset it. Alright. Inventory. Herb. Poppy. Thistle. Confirm. Where's the automatic thing? I thought there was an automatic thing for oil. Alright. I thought there was... Q for motor. Okay, that's burning now. Now poppy. Put it in the cauldron. And have it for one turn. Come on. Okay. No, what was this soul? Or was it... This will put it in here. Bellows. For 1 turn. Come on, don't let it burn. Don't let it die out. And once it cools down, you put in herb Paris. So we let it cool down. Alright, herb Paris. Put in a cauldron. And what now? Wasn't it working? I'm not good at this. Help. Okay. I know that. Into the file or pause. It's not. What? Fuck this. Get rid of this. Brother Nicodemus, I need some. You probably have an no, not an antidote. I'm looking for. Vitality. What's it do? Maybe I do have something here. Do you have any food? Bard potion? No, I don't. Oh well, whatever. So let's go straight to Rovna, because there's an old guy up there. Alright, we're here with this guy now. We're back with this guy. Talk, villager, talk! Give us some answers finally, come on.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
Have you had any luck finding the priest?
Considering no procession of priests has passed this way, my luck's been...
Isn't it up to the bishop to...
You're probably right.
You're probably right. I can always ask.
Yeah, he's not helping me either. He's not helping me either. God damn it. Who's this guy?
You're not averse to a bit of profit, are you? At him!
Okay. Where's my... There it is. Equip. Bitch! Okay, that's how you want...
to a bit of profit,
Bitch! Come at me, boy. Son of a bitch. Shit, motherfucker. Fuck, no! Okay, so we're back. And, hopefully, this road over here will lead me to the priest's wife. Or to the priest directly, whichever. I do remember, the last time I played this, I was attacked here somewhere. What's over here? Woodcutter's camp? Yeah, Woodcutter's camp. This is not where I want to go. I need a horse. Where's my horse? There's my Pebbles.
Yeah!
Alright, Pebbles, this is not the way. We need to go up here. Come on. do. What the? Come on, Pebbles. Why are you stuck? Come on. Okay, he's not here anymore. What was that? Such rooms. What? Going the way Google told me to go. Discovered a nest. Oh well. It's telling me to go northeast. Horsemanship? Okay, sweet. How far northeast do I have to go? Come on. There's a camp over here. Somebody was here. Somebody was attacked. I think I'm on the right path here. We're still going northeast. Where does this road take me? There's gotta be something over here. A wayfarer? Nah. Come on, horse. Who are you?
What are you doing here?
Why do you ask?
Why do you ask?
I ask because I...
Well, I'm certainly not.
In that case, you won't...
Certainly.
Certainly.
Alright. Let's check the map. How far north do I have to go? Hey, what's that? Maybe I missed it? Maybe it's over here somewhere? I think I found Father Skelett's. Father Sam. Yep. Found
Come
him.
here, Lily Liver.
Oh shit. Bitch. Come here. Come here.
Hey!
Bitch.
Ow.
Okay. Okay.
You gotta be kidding.
God damn it. Bitch. Get the fuck off me.
Cut.
Come here. Piece of shit.
Hey!
You want some too? Come here. Come here. God damn it. I mean, look, what you got? You got groceries? I'll take them. What do you got on you? I'll take that too. Where's my decoction at? Okay, so what you guys got here? So here's Father Simon, and he is right over here, where I'm at, right there. So, Father, let's talk.
Christ almighty, you reek!
I need help with treatment.
I need help with treatment.
And what's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. But Philip from Skalitz is dying. He's lying in Sasau and won't last long.
Slowly now. What happened to him?
Nobody knows much. He's not wounded, but I heard he was hiding from the Cumans for days in a pile of carcasses.
The Lord have mercy. The living should never lie with the dead. His intestines must be purged. but even then he's in God's hands.
How do I clean his intestines?
It might surprise you, but you'll have to give him alcoholic spirits. The purest you can get your hands on. The best is distilled from Artemisia. It'll make him a bit delirious, but it'll help. I'll show you how to prepare it.
Yay! We did it. Can I talk to him now? Get Philip Artemisia potion. Okay. How'd I do that? Father? Do I have to craft it or something? I think I do. What you guys got here? Nothing? I don't wanna sit. Oh well, I guess it's time for me to head back then. Hey dude, I found your priest. Get in here. I found your priest.
Good day to you.
Have you had any...
Considering...
What?
I can always...
Huh? Man, this is so glitched. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Where's Philip at? Is he over here? Hey, what? I can't... Johanka?
Tell me more about... Alright, that's all.
God bless.
Hey, brother Nicodemus.
Thank you.
I didn't get... Man, this is so glitched. God damn it. What can I do? Do I have to... What am I supposed to do? God damn it. I did everything, but I don't know. Well, I guess I'll end this episode right here. Subscribe, share, and comment if you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next episode. Peace out, everybody.